Okay, hello. I'm back. We're doing aloprax lewds. And I just need to change the category to art quick. And then we will get on with this. Don't know if that updated. Yes, it did. Okay, great. And we'll probably just listen to some Pokemon lo-fi while I work. That's nice and chill and pleasant. You can see I've already gotten started on this, but I'm not like super far in. This is for content warning, which happened some time ago. I don't remember when they played that, but it's been a little bit. But that's supposed to be coming out on Thursday. So I gotta get some work time in on this. But I have my sketch done at least. I like to usually have the sketch done before stream. Because then I'm doing less fumbling and just being like, oh, I don't know how to draw. How do I draw? I've already kind of got that step out of the way at least, so then I can just focus on like doing my lines cleanly and coloring and shading and any kind of after treatment that I might want to do. Quite sure how I want to do these collars. Maybe more like that. Just better. I'm trying to not use the super stabilized brush for this as much, but it's helpful. We get nice, smooth, clean lines. Half of this is gonna get cut off by his little thing in the corner anyway. Been maybe like a couple months now that I did an art stream. It feels like it's been longer. I don't do a good job of doing them consistently. Partly just because I end up feeling burnt out, and then it's hard to push myself to do art because I'm always like, oh, I don't, you know, like I'm not as good as I want to be. I don't feel like I'm good. And so then that just creates like mental pressure. But practice makes perfect, and the little guy has a seemingly endless list of things to get worked on. So that kind of helps me make it happen. I'll go with huge louder. Some of these lo-fi tracks are just so quiet and gentle. I don't know. I watch like other artists do art and be so much more non-committal with like their line work and still have it turn out nice, and I'm like, damn, I should do that instead of having like every little disparate piece on its own layer. The other thing that if I can not use the super stabilized brushes, I can get like more varied, interesting line thicknesses. That'll feel good. Ooh, you are not coming out of my headphones. Hang on. Such a creature. I don't even know if you guys heard that. Output device, yeah, my... Oh, well, I guess that's why, because I'm not hooked up, like I usually am.
Chat didn't hear that. That just came straight out your TV.
Yeah, okay. Since I did paper... Wait, you're gone again? What the fuck? For being a phantom. I was doing Paper Mario with Mom, so I have, like, the headphones wired in instead of on, Bluetooth like I normally would. And Discord isn't fucking ready. They have in Discord, for anyone who doesn't know, they have, like, a default output as one of your output choices, which would make sense, right? Just do whatever the computer is currently outputting to. Doesn't fucking work. I don't know if it's just me, or if this is like a common issue, but if I have default, it will just like not output to the thing I'm expecting it to output to, and so I don't ever use default, and instead I use whatever device I want by specifically manually choosing it, but I guess it wasn't on what I was expecting. Although when we were watching House of the Dragon earlier, we were using this one, so I don't know. I don't know, you guys. Discord is just a pain in the butt. Can't believe he would just come here and go abu bibu babo and then leave. So mean. So mean to me. But I know he's an EP little guy. We were chatting earlier because he was EP. Well, not because he was EP, but he was EP when we were chatting earlier. I did my annual, hey, it's Prime Day, maybe I should buy a monitor for my desk that I've needed for like 4 years. Shockingly, I did actually buy one. And so I was running over some stuff with him. Because despite being a fully fucking capable and competent adult, he does know a lot of handy tech stuff, and so had some good input on things I should be looking out for when like buying a monitor. Because monitor tech is so nebulous. There's like refresh and color and of course all the physical connectors that you might need. There's just like a lot that goes into it. Maybe I do want that camera back. Why is there garbage down there? No garbage. We want clean line work. I want this hand to look at least slightly nicer than just a straight up hemisphere blob. But I think this is kind of just, I don't know, because we're not going to see the fingers, right? They're going to be like on the other side of the camera. But I guess that still looks better. And then we'll just continue to cover all this shit with masks. At least for his head, I want to do that because it's perfectly round. And so I don't want to mess that up, but since this is only, I think, 720p, question mark? Maybe 1080? Either way, I have enough layers that I can afford to be really precious and like mask things instead of erasing. Camera feels small though. Yeah, maybe we'll just elongate it slightly like that. And then maybe do the same to his hand. Sure. Problem is that makes small tears that I then have to clean up. But that's not too hard. I love... Is this National Park? Yeah, this is National Park. Such a good jam. Proper little tune. Alright, well that's the Hershey line art. And then we'll do Go. I just gotta grab his colors from my V1 that I wasn't loving. The line art on this is decently simple. Especially compared to the... This is content warning. The Lethal Company thumbnail that I did previously. Which just had, like, 8 people in it, so it was a lot of people. Even then, you know, it was kind of like little chibi goobers like this, but it took a long time because it was a lot of people. Fine, like smoother, fine. You win with your gay stuff, isn't that what you wanted? I'm not loving the exact face shapes, trying to tweak it. We can try that. Well, no, I don't like it yet. It's hard doing these, this little, like, chibi face that I do. There's, like, a very fine line where it's, like, too pronounced. Try that one. And then I think I just do his hair in like straight up black for the stroke. I don't know what that's called when it hangs off the front like that. I don't know if that would be an ahoge. I've probably said this before, I really wish I could mask groups. I'm so used to being able to do that in Photoshop, and it would be great here for preserving a bunch of shit, but then letting me clean up rather than having to do it individually, because, like, I'm gonna have to go through on every layer. Well, I guess I'm not, because that's going to get colored in on Hershey. It just feels like it needs to now while I'm strictly doing line art. Maybe I want to adjust his eyes a little bit too. I don't know if I want to do the exact same, like, awooga eyes. Or if I want to do just something a little bit more generally round. I feel like he ended up looking very Pepe, which wasn't exactly my intention. It just kind of happened as I was going for like a slightly varied surprise look for each of them. Because he was originally having me do like a Stoy Jack face, but as you could see, I wasn't like a super enthused with that. Just like how it was drawing, how it was coming out. Maybe I will do awooga eyes, but I'll just like let them have their own shape a little bit. No. Corner's a little bit scrungly. What even eraser do I have? That's why. It's fucking huge. I probably need to angle both of these though so that they're maybe looking more down at the boy. Schmooching his schnail. Am I stupid? Yes, that's completely the opposite. I need to erase that one. Because that's how depth works. And I'll mask the face. Oh, I already did mask the face. My comprehension is low. We'll see how long I go tonight. Probably 4-ish hour mark like usual. But I don't know that I'm gonna like push super long to finish this because I also have tomorrow to get it done. And despite just kind of getting into a whole like, hey, I'm gonna try to stream like every weekday because I have a lot of shit I want to do, I am tired. Just kind of beat myself up on the weekend a little bit exercising, and I'm still feeling that. I don't think I want these to be like fully like connected Pepe lips. Like I don't want to outline them in pink or anything. I think it would be better. I feel like I'm like getting very close to like racist stereotype mouth, and that's not where I want to be. I just want to like, you know, like have a bunch of lines and have it look funny. But it ends up just looking odd. And I don't know, maybe the answer is I needed to get rid of that dip in the middle. You know, I'm doing a quick shit job of it, but like, I don't know if that's any better. I feel like really pronounced lips like that just look so dangerously almost racist. But it is like a meme with Pepe too, so then it's like at what point is this just referencing a thing, and at what point is this a racism? I don't. What else could I do with a mouth? Like, how could I tweak this slightly? I mean, maybe I'd just do something like that without a whole lot of extra fanfare. Maybe just like a little around the sides here. Because that kind of still gives me the same effect I want, but it doesn't feel so dangerous, for lack of a better term. We'll give him like some more lines around his eyes too. This just feels like he has a magic heart mouth or something. Unintentionally, Hershey's the butt of the gay joke once again, because he's like into it, while Go is like horrified. We go any further. That's probably good for the eyes for that level of detail. Some of these maybe shouldn't be black though. Do I want to go? Yeah, I want to go red, I think, with all this. Let's we could even just merge that down. No, we'll keep that on its own layer. We'll just call that like facial features. Because then we're not playing with the mask of the other layer. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay, so onto the body. Just gonna fade behind Hershey there. I don't know exactly how I'm gonna handle that gap between his arm and his head yet. I might just let that be filled with background color or like a solid color of whatever fill I use here for their jumpsuits or whatever it is that the content warning people are wearing. They're like robo vlogger diver suit. And then drawing his little arms with the boom is going to be a little challenge as well. How do I want to do this? If his left arm is going to be behind the boom, or maybe... Well, okay, here, let's do this. Let's draw the other bit of the arm there. And then let's go through and do the boom. And then I'll figure out what actually looks good for his hands gripping it. I kind of ran out of room with the boom mic here, so it's like a little bit short. But I wasn't happy with our first version of trying to like fit things in and fill up the space. They were just kind of like awkwardly on the left. And we had talked about maybe just doing Aloe and the snail kissing. But he likes to include more people in the thumbnail because multiplayer content is more likely to be interesting, is his reasoning, which I can't disagree with. I think that's sound logic. Oh, that's the V1. I was like, damn, that's quite a bit over. How did I move it that far unintentionally? I didn't. Go ahead and group those. And we'll start erasing bits so that it's looping around. I did that all as one layer, but that's fine. I should maybe figure out better like selection tech eventually so that I can select but have it be like a little bit inwards, because erasing it manually like this feels like a bit of a faff. Yeah, so about like that. I'll grab fill color. Put that in too. Did it not grab? I feel like I still have the dark color selected. Alright, so then we need to draw his little handsies gripping it. Which we might need to do on a couple layers. Let's see. And let's just hide the cord for the moment, because that's just gonna obfuscate things for me. So we should have one hand like about here. And I guess we'll put that one on top, actually. There's some little go grippers. Hi Riku, how's it going? I accept your bite. Those two, I feel, yeah, that's probably too tiny. Those are tiny little fingies. We'll go like that ish. I'm good. So on the final episode of Star Wars Acolyte, we are so far behind on that. I think we watched the first 3, because we finished. What were we watching? We finished Shameless, I think, and then started watching that because it was like airing the first couple episodes, and then we were like, well, now we watched the couple episodes of that's out. Let's find something else, and then I think we've been very distracted on Riverdale. And then over the past couple days, Kiki's been home, so we've been catching up on The Boys and House of the Dragon. But I hope you liked it. I hope it's good. I'll be interested to check that out. I'm excited for Agatha All Along. Is that what the show's called? In the fall, soon too. Well, soon. Several months away still, but I feel like it's soonish. Overall disappointing. Have you been following the High Republic comic stuff at all? Nope, okay. I don't, of the first couple episodes, I wasn't like screaming myself about it relating to those at all. But I like that they're using that time period in show form well. Only saw a vid of like the comic stories. I'm quite out of date on that. I need to catch back up at some point. Both the comics and the books. I have a fucking slew of Star Wars audiobooks that I need to get through. Sure would be nice if I knew how to draw hands. Guess I should probably give him a 5th finger as well, since I'm doing the thumb over there. God. Yeah, that looks worse. Maybe I will just do like little chibi nubbins like this. I should probably be masking all of this instead of erasing it, but oh well, I'm already a couple things in. Yeah, I'm not thrilled with the hands. I might revisit those, but I'm gonna, I think, at least start blocking out color. And then I'll have to figure out background eventually too. Which I'm probably just gonna kind of copy the void that content warning has. I guess also actually there are a couple details I should go back and add since they do have like puffs on them. I should make sure I give those to Aloe and Hershey as well. Gotta be consistent. My layers for Alex and the snail are funny because the way this like little meme drawing thing is, they just blow into each other. I should look at some actual hand references for like gripping at some point. That'll probably help. But I would still like to at least block in color. Probably best to do that in a dark background while I'm doing the skin. It is surprisingly easy to leave little gaps with this light skin color, or maybe not. The boy and I are not tan. Very pale. Not that I'm in this, but I think I use the same skin tone for both of us. I think we both have like default Vroid white people skin color. Alright, and then let's go into my reference folder. I guess the snail is just like all monochrome, so I just want to pick like a lightish gray. His body yaddy. Let me look at that again. Is it just kind of his whole body? Yeah, because his head just kind of fades in. Although still having the actual separation here is nice. I think his eyes are meant to be on the stalks as well. But it works better for this to have him like that. I think that's a nice gray, but we can easily retool that if needed later. I think this is gonna be, well, you know what, never mind. I was gonna say this is gonna be officially the sexiest piece of aloprax fan art, but I think Jess drew him like nearly nude and like tied up in ribbon or something. So that one probably takes the cake on the sexiness front. Just a snail. I'm gonna have to come through and do like some gradation on their line art so that Alex is the right color. Right now it's all snail gray, and I want to fill in a couple of those gaps as well. That'll just be easy. All right. Jumpsuit color for these guys. Put my background on. We're gonna go kind of blue-gray, lighter than this, a little bit more toward gray. Try that for a start. I don't know what I want to do with this little spot here above his collar. If I want that to be skin, or if I'm going to say that's still suit. Say skin for now. I feel it's so weird using the term skin casually because I feel like I'm a serial killer. But I mean, it's what it is. Flesh would be even worse. Yeah, it looks a bit too blue to me. Shading would help for sure, but let's go a bit more gray. Yeah, but then the line art looks too blue. I don't know. I'll try this. I guess blue is his color anyway, and it doesn't have to like exactly match what I've seen out there for references. But on that note, maybe now is a good moment to look at airbrushing in some color differences for their overlapping line art. don't know if I want to try to do half and half on bits like where they overlap there, or if I should just do it on bits that are kind of snugly within Alex territory. It's a little tough to say. And I don't know that I'm doing the greatest job at blending either. I don't know. Maybe it doesn't need to be any more complicated than that there. Okay, for Mr. Snail, the shell is really kind of the same color too. It comes down to a lot of patterning. I don't think I'm gonna pattern him, but the shading at least will help. I could look at their drool. I don't know if I want that to actually be this sky blue, but maybe I do, with just very intense highlights. And then we'll like fade this out and maybe do a blending mode. But I like the swap and spit. Very funny. This kissing meme is a joy. Actually, even fully filled in like that, that doesn't look bad. But what we really want is something like that. Maybe without the line art. I don't know. Kind of feeling it without the line art. God, the white is troubling. I don't know if a blending mode is gonna look good or not. A combination possibly, but I'm losing it too much on Alex's skin tone since it's very bright. So I think we stick with like a near fully transparent version. Maybe not. You see, there's gonna be overlap though. But does it help it pop in the small? I don't know. I think we just ditch the drool and then we just do highlights. But I might want to do some like interior darkness as well. Not that I know a ton about shading water nicely. But you know, something like this and then knock it way down in opacity. So it's not quite as strong. And well, I don't know. I'm not sure how I would want to draw it here on the side, or if this even makes a ton of sense. Yeah, maybe like 40%. But I don't know if I like it on the side still. That feels weird. I feel like it should maybe just be on the drips. It feels like way overkill. Probably don't want so many up there. I should maybe go back and add darkness to those bits. And then do we knock that down at all? I don't think we want blend mode. I think we want it to just be full on, or at least near full opacity. And then I'll just delete some of the excess here. It still feels like too much. We'll be sparing. That could be worth revisiting later too, but it's something for now. I don't know. I said this is a simpler thumbnail, and maybe that's why I'm second guessing myself more, but I'm feeling the inadequacies more. Probably because it's like very simple. And so then I'm like, oh damn, I really need to be 10 out of 10 on this. But Alex is always very complimentary of these, so that makes me feel good. Less like I'm just delivering garbo. Did I shade his wick same as his body in... No, I did not. Let me grab his wick color then. If I can turn off all the lighting that I have on it, just like near white. Well, I'll actually keep that color because then I don't have to find it again later. I should, now that I'm doing more of these, I should actually get everybody's color palette saved so I don't have to jump around to different files. Because right now I just have a color palette for me and then the boy, the lad himself. I haven't ever actually drawn Hershey's eyes open before. I've only drawn him getting chomped by the door. So we'll see how I like the colors playing out here and if I feel like they need any tweaks from that Fugi of him that I have as my reference. Oh, did the... God damn it, I hate this. How do I un-rotate you? Can I just do this? No. What if I do this and then I open you? And then we do that. Then... Oh yeah, okay, that works. Work around at least. I don't even remember what I did. I think I figured this out before, but something like gets it rotated weird. I get upset. Nice, easy mouth colors for me, all ready to go, and those look great. Beautiful pinks. I do want to go back again, and that's doing the rotation thing. I want to grab the yellow that I used for his explosion for the interior. And then we'll open you like this, rotate. I do actually need a secondary color for the collar for these like metal arm and neck bits on their suits. Why isn't that closing? Am I stupid? Do I not have you filled in all the way? That almost looks like a little too similar on him. But the bits will help break it up. Do I need to go lighter or darker? I need to go like lighter on these and then darker on the arm strap. Not as dark as that. So we'll go right about there. Oh, and I gotta draw those in aloe too. And go. I'm forgetting things left and right. I guess I'll draw them up here. So this goes on the arm, yeah. It looks weird because I kind of have his arm at a weird angle. Unless I play with that, change it a little. Well, I guess that's supposed to be the top of his arm. I don't know. It kind of looks disgusting, but we'll go with that. And then Aloe's gonna have the same issue, but just bigger, because the arm is really big. How would this look exactly? Yeah, maybe I'm thinking of it in the wrong dimension. So if it kind of surrounds the arm, if the arm is like a tube coming out of the suit, and this is around it, then it would probably look more... But damn, it would look like something if I could draw a line that I liked. It would look more like that. And it would taper towards the bottom. So if we go back to Mr. Go Ray, it shouldn't just be little connectors like that. It should be kind of circular. Roundular even. Not a huge difference, honestly, because I just have a wonky little arm for him. Let's adjust more of a gradient onto Aloe's hand as well. The coloring is helping me determine, like, what bits of them should be what. Like, really all of this should just be straight up blue until that part of the arm, then it kind of crosses over. But, like, the hand here, that's all aloe. And then, more in the middle, it becomes the snail. Yeah, I don't know. I feel bad. I feel so unconfident about this. Maybe I just haven't done enough art lately. And so I'm doubting myself more. think I also use the same skin tone on Go. Because his model has like pretty light skin. There's a little imperfection in Hershey. Oh, it's Krabby. I love Krabby. I don't know how long this goes on with like safe to use Nintendo music before it gets into other lo-fi that I don't know that I necessarily am allowed to play on stream. I try to be real good about that and not use like people's remixes and stuff unless they've explicitly been like, yeah, you're totally cool to use this for streaming. I don't know what the rules are for that. I guess pretty much everything is on stuff like Spotify, right? And at that point, then it feels like it would be fair game, but better safe than sorry. Actually, I don't even know if Go should have pupils. Because he doesn't. He just has, like, blank white eyes, but I don't know that that translates well. But I think even if it's not canonical, he's gonna have pupils here. That copy is still just shade of black. Why the hell is my copying not working half the time? Clearly I see the like color picker pop up, but it's just not taking. I'll just fill that in down here. And then it can be like whatever shadow color I end up using for the suit, because I don't think it'll look weird. Like we're being a little bit laissez-faire about Go like overlapping and getting covered by Hershey. But I think that we still have to sort of have a semblance of like base in mind.
shall reach beyond these walls, for slowly but surely the light.
Alright, and then I got 2 masks.
Does the shadows shall loom ever
More of the boom mic.
all succumbs to the darkness.
Or start a mask, I suppose.
That evokes terror, hatred, and sorrow in the hearts
Lunafrey is just speeching her heart out there in the background.
of the ashes of Lucis.
I don't remember if that's actually from 15 or the movie.
To a night
Probably 15.
of death and destruction, claiming innumerable lives and leaving myriad souls to suffer.
Yeah, I think maybe Go's facial features do need to be black instead of red. The red is standing out.
Watch over
At least some of them.
by their blessings, by the stars that light the heavens above. Our world
Start with,
will
oh, it's very large. We'll start with just the eyes. See how I feel about that. The eyes are very prominent, so they want to be hauled out like that, but all of the lines and stuff might be fine as is. Maybe the mouth and not the outer lines? Or do we just pull the trigger and do everything? I think I like that level where it's just the eyes and the mouth. Alright, well that's the major bits of color block. And then I could, I suppose, see about starting some kind of background. That's gonna, I feel like, give me a better sense of just kind of the composition as a whole. If we can call this a composition. Solid black is too much. We could start with a dark gray, but that's too light. Then we go maybe about there. I think we'd talked about having me do a floor at one point. I don't really like this gray either. Maybe about there. It blends in perfectly with my little mini preview. So that's difficult. Yeah, we probably should have a floor. Let's do one of those real quick. We'll go like progressively slightly lighter. And then the floor is gonna be like about like that. That doesn't want to fill in nicely. I suppose it's not truly connecting anywhere. And then if I can just do a good job of lighting that, that'll give us some kind of depth. Let me see what I have for, like, texture brushes, though. Yeah, now we're getting into Persona. Persona's dangerous because Atlas loves to copyright strike things. Let's skip you then. Get back to some Pokemon. I don't know if I like the stucco or not. And of course we'll blend and lower the opacity on all this. That actually kind of looks about right for the background there. What did I put that on subtract? How does it look on the floor? Yeah, that's not bad. That's certainly a decent placeholder, if nothing else. Although the edge is a bit crisp for my liking. So let's see about blurring that. Maybe a little 5. It's the color palette for this is odd. I don't know. I'm gonna start shading Alex and we'll go from there because I'm at least familiar with how I usually do his lighting. I feel like, I don't know, I'm looking at like Go in particular, the boom mic in the arm. I don't know if I'm feeling, because I'm trying to like, well, I can't show you guys it all out of arm tracking. I'm trying to like really swing it like weirdly around his neck, and it just doesn't look right to me. Anyway, we color a boy. Beautiful zoom in. I'm gonna have to like think about and consider the depth here too for them like overlapping, and that's gonna be interesting. Inside or the outside of that shaded, or either. I think it would be the back like that slightly. But maybe not. Maybe not at all. And shading on the side hair here looks very awkward. I'm like getting so in my head about this. I feel like none of my choices are correct. I don't know if that feels right either. His hair shape is just like a bit different than usual because of the proportions of this meme. So that's another thing on the list to give me pause. Don't have a shadow color for this yet, do we? Let me look at how intense of a difference I'm going. It's actually quite a bit. But I think less has to be more when we go to dark, lest we overlap with the line art. That probably is a bit too dark. That's probably about right there. Yeah, so like here, like this should definitely be a shadow, but then this gets to the top of his arm, so I have to do like a weird, like halfway shadow. It has to look very gradual, much as I can manage. Although honestly, maybe I should just do black, because then I can easily do the other bits as well. So if we do... It's not blue enough. Yeah, whatever, I'll just do custom. It's like, it's messier, but it looks so much nicer to me. Well, if I can, because that's already darker. We'll just do little baby steps. That feels pretty good. Oh, did I never color in his little wrist dingus? Silly me. How lewd, hi Cass. Voted our friend group's #1 degenerate as of Zenless last night. So you would know about all things lewd. Really? Yeah, because what was the context? I don't know. Probably we were talking about Von Lycan or something, and I called Aloe Vanilla, and he was like, "What? How dare you?" Because that's what he sounds like. And then I was like, "Yeah, you picked the wrong stream, buddy, to try to like be the most degenerate here, because you're definitely not." And then Hirsch was like, I'm paraphrasing, but like not even me, like you are like probably the degenerate royalty here, which feels fair because, you know, as much as I have my time and place to be a freak, you're the one we go to when we just see like some fucking scrunglow in Mario RPG and we're like, hey Cass, do you want to fuck it? And you're like, hell yeah, brother. It feels appropriate. My freak simply cannot be turned off, Drew. Who out there could ever match your freak? How you doing tonight? Think you're off stream tonight? I don't remember seeing it on your schedule, nor popping up on my phone, so hopefully you're having a nice sheep rest. And fueling up for whatever it is you have going on tomorrow that I don't remember what exactly it is. Been a lazy day. Chill day for me too, which was good. I wanted to work on this earlier in the day and I didn't get as much time. But I did finally get a monitor ordered that I've been meaning to for 4 years. So I will have one for my desk now and I don't have to like weirdly crane my neck up to like look at the monitor. Well, it's a small TV really, that I use for work or for this computer that I stream on, which right now is great. Looking at it over here as like another monitor for stream is great. When I have to crane my neck up at my desk, not so great. And the art's going fine. I feel like I'm really second guessing myself. But like it's going. We're getting the meat and potatoes of it. It's cute, yeah. Yeah, he wanted to do this. This was his idea, so I can't take like degen credit or anything. But I'm delighted to be drawing the first official canonical aloprax lewds. Need a darker shadow. Yeah, let's try that. It's fun, despite doing art, bringing out my feelings of inadequacy, and things of that nature. Like it is nice when I like draw a cute little aloe and I'm like, ooh, it's the little guy, my little cat Muse. It's the best argument for practice makes perfect that I've experienced with art specifically, because I've just drawn him so much. I feel like I didn't do a good job of like learning that as a kid, like conceptually sure, but like actually feeling it. So now like working out a bunch and you know, doing not enough but at least some art practice is helping to drill that lesson into me. Okay, let's do some earsy shadows. Do some little hizzy highlights on his hair. And maybe on his little snout as well. Oh gosh, do I have an aloe reference in here somewhere as I like look around the room? Oh yeah, earrings as well, don't want to forget that. I guess it would want to come from like this direction, but I am gonna need a thicker pen for that. Maybe not. Yeah, that's fine. I don't know why. I feel like this fucking flesh nub that he's using to grip onto the other flesh nub of this nail would be like shiny. And we should probably do some like flush in the faces as well, just to really drive home how passionate they're feeling. Not to be a freak, but the spit rendering is very shiny and nice. Thank you. I wanted to make it, you know, just a real turn on. I'm a little waffly on that because I'm like, I don't know if it looks good enough. I had like an outline that I turned off. I think it's decent at least, you know, it's not maybe gonna win any awards, but it's not gonna like drag down the piece. I don't know. I feel like I'm so up my own ass when I say like oh, the piece swirls my wine. As I draw my friend fucking making out with a fictional snail. The doodle, the drawing, the something. You know what? That's why I want the lips to be shiny, because even if there isn't like spit on every inch of the that, I feel like one, maybe lips are kind of shiny in general, and two, you know, they're well lubed up from their smooching. this. Route 201. That's why I like it. I love 201. I do still feel like he's gonna need some texture at some point. But I'm not sure exactly how I want to handle that yet. Not sure how I want to handle the blush exactly either. Maybe I don't do any lines and I just do like a general airbrushing. Speaking of lubing up the mouth, I needed to lube my thrussie. Then maybe I do like a blue blush on the snail. I don't know that the red is gonna feel as good on him. We'll see. I'm gonna cheat. I'm gonna just copy the same blush. Ah, maybe red works fine. But also I think it's worth experimenting. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of like the blue, like fucking red and blue gaze theory. But I do want to like maybe stretch it around a bit. Adjust proportions. If I wanted to be a real freak, maybe have like some really long drool lines coming off of their smooch. That might be fun. Is this Delta Rune? Yippee! I like this too. I love my lo-fi playlist. It's so pleasant. I'm gonna have to do it on top of them. Another layer, maybe. Well, let's just do this for quick test. What am I going on there? Did I just color over the line? That. I kind of like. I'm into this. I like this. Drill dripping down the chin idea. I just need to figure out the best way to do this cleanly all on one layer. This feels like the simple act of adding these long strings of drool really feels like I'm dialing it up to like 11, and I'm here for that for myself. I wonder if, you know, I try to like draw some as if it's splattered on his arm down there. Or their arms, the two of them. But I don't know if that like reads super well. I don't feel like it does. I think we just do the strands. So let's try doing this. We'll put this all above the line art. And make sure that I get my layers. Well, I should maybe like do a better, cleaner version of those lines if I'm gonna like do this for real. We'll do that. And then we'll get the blending and masking and all that working nice. Okay, that's pretty good and freaky. Set you back to 60 depth, opacity, whatever. And then we'll give you a mask, and then we'll go ahead and get that layer from the line art. Select that and use that to be our cheat sheet on the mask. But not down there, just on the top. Oh, I need a smaller brush. That's too unwieldy for down there. And hopefully this looks good enough, because masking, we're getting into like completely solid pixels, which, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. And then we get our fun drippy drool. And I get to be a real freak. But I need the drool highlights. Where are the drool highlights? There they are. Got a whole group for it. It's so important. Maybe add a couple more highlights too for some of those real danglers. Man, hearing the what is this now? Return to City. Hearing the Diamond and Pearl remix stuff makes me think like, oh, I had fun playing that with Cass and Mo. Nice little memories. Okay, even freakier little freaks. Lovely. Yeah, it was a nice time. I'm glad we're getting to do Mario RPG as well. Where obviously I still need to shade Hershey and Go. I need to fix Go's whole arm situation. Snaily still looks a bit too one-tone for my liking. I'm waffling on the blush color now. Maybe I do want to go back to red for him. Let's make some dupes. Then I can go back and forth easier. We got blue and we got red. Yeah, I'm just gonna go with red. I don't know. Maybe I'll fucking flip-flop my mind back around later, but for now, that seems the most clear to me. Yeah, and I guess I'll start shading Hirsch since him, at least I'm feeling more solid about my line work. And then maybe we'll call it there for the night after I've shaded Hirsch. And I can ruminate on my Go changes and either finish that off stream or, depending on what happens tomorrow, like maybe we do some art and some Elden Ring, or some more Paper Mario and some art, or Paper Mario and then Elden Ring. I don't know, some combination thereof. I'm glad that I finally got Mama to play again tonight, to just kind of get her over that hump. Because now she's like, oh, I had fun, we should do more. And I'm like, yes, we should. What am I listening to? Yeah, Nimbus, that's why I don't know it. A Glitch City original. We still got a few of those. That might be enough to tide us until I end. That's what that is. Let's flatten that. I gotta have a shadow color for Hershey from Lethal Company, don't I? Maybe I'll actually take my own advice and make a palette for him while I'm in here. Oh, I lied. I do have a cast palette too from when I did Sea of Thieves. That's the one. Trying to move things around in a palette though, it gets messy. I don't know, just let me move the palette. There we go. Now that I have that many colors for him. Although more when his eyes are open. I don't know how I want to organize this. Gotta do my rotate hat. Go ahead and add his eye colors. What is this? Hyperspace. I like vaguely recognize these, but I haven't listened to them as much as some of the other Glitch City stuff. But she does good music. And there's my midnight do not disturb. So if anybody disturbs me, you're in big trouble. I feel like this isn't a stark enough color contrast, honestly. I want to update that. Yeah, better. Let's update the palette then. I don't know if there's like a round enough unoccupied spot on his head to do that little sunspot that I like. We can do something there at least. At least a little bit of highlight. Although honestly I don't know if that looks very good, but we'll cope. Oh, this is another good one. There's so much good Pokemon music. They miss on some stuff, but the music isn't one of those things. How much do I want to fuss about that? Again, this is gonna get covered. Yeah, I don't even know if I'm gonna worry about shading down there, honestly. There isn't like a strong reason I need to. But I can fill that go hole for sure. And then we can, we or I, depending on if I stream the end of this or not, and do some clean up on him. Maybe we even, like, break the color palette a little bit and go slightly darker here. I want that to really feel more like part of the background than it does like connected to Hershey. I don't know. I guess that's fine. I can certainly revisit that as well. But I think that's a good time to end, because I am ready to have my EPs, and I wouldn't mind coming back to look at this with a fresh set of eyes to see what changes I want to make to go. And then once I have at least kind of my base layer of shading and stuff, I can be like, all right, where do I want to add more detail as necessary? Let me see who's on to raid. I think I saw Hershey playing Kingdom Hearts. That would be a good time if he's still going. He isn't, but Crit is doing Elden Ring. So we can go support Crit and wish him luck fighting all the ghouls and goblins. Alrighty, well, thank you to everybody who came by to hang out with me and Mama. Wrapping up for tonight. I got more coming up, like I said. Paper Mario / Elden Ring / drawing tomorrow. We'll kind of see what happens. The schedule is nice to have, but when I'm trying to fit in Mom playing Paper Mario based on, you know, it's not the whims necessarily, but like the randomness of how she's feeling that day, that introduces a little element of I don't know exactly what's going to happen, but that's fine. We can cope with that. Schedule is a guideline, not a like commitment until death do us part. So yeah, tune in the rest of the week because I'm trying to be a busy boy and stream a whole bunch. I'll see you guys over in crit. Bye.